morning, FSC Trucking. Let's go ahead and get this day started, shall we? Good morning, boys and girls. Let's get our day started. I got Orwell fired up. Orwell's the 1984 Peterbilt 362 Cabover. What we got to do this morning, I woke up in Egg Harbor, New Jersey, or real close to it, off the Garden State Parkway. They're probably like, wait, the Garden State Parkway? Yeah, believe it or not, guys, you can run the Garden State Parkway from Route 18 south. That's legal for trucks. You see behind me, a few dump trucks go by. You just can't go north from Route 18 up. At that point, you got to switch over to something else. We left Bohemia yesterday after unloading that armored military truck over there at that whatever, I guess their testing facility or they fabricate. It's at a sheet metal place, so maybe it's a fabricator for like a cap on the back of that thing. I don't know. Anyway, I dropped it off over there, and I thought I had time to get down here and unload, but down here they close at 3 o'clock. So we got down here, got me a little parking space, and slept here for the night. We're getting rid of this. These are saws right here. There's a metal cutting saw underneath there, and then on the back's a little pallet for it that goes with it, you know, parts, fencing, that kind of crap. And then we got to run up towards Philadelphia and drop off that trash pump that's on the top deck. You gotta love when you unload on Long Island, you sit in traffic for hours and hours in Brooklyn to get down here to miss your delivery by about 30 minutes. By the way, so I got a full night's sleep. They had a Burger King over here, so I don't mind that. Although it's, you know, not like being at home. All right, so I figured I'd show you what I got. We'll get and hop in and get this day started. 2 drops, hopefully a pickup today. Got to go to Baltimore and load up a seed mixer kind of farm implement deal. I forget what the heck it is. We'll find out in a minute. That'll probably be in the next video. Let's get on with this one, huh? All right, I got that all done. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to do a U-turn before I leave too. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Anyway, I'll put my seatbelt on. You know, I get a lot of comments about this damn seatbelt. You know, a lot of you guys are too young to remember. Now, I'm 44 years old, so I was born in 1977. Well, I was brought home as a baby in a 1969 Chevy Chevelle. And what that car had was lap belts, and the front had shoulder straps. But you just had to unclip the shoulder strap from the top and then put it over and put it on. And when you got done, you had to fold it and put it in the clip. So that's why nobody wore the damn things. I don't even know if my parents wore it or not, to be honest. Heck, when I was brought home from the hospital, Mom held me riding shotgun. You know, that's called the front seat for you kids that are way too young. I mean, there it goes. I'm still sitting here. So anyway, I was brought home, my mom holding me. I guess I had a baby seat. What I remembered vehicles was in a 79 Datsun B210. I do remember riding in the Chevelle, but I don't remember if I had to wear a seatbelt or not. Probably did. But those cars only had lap belts in the back seat. My mom's Datsun, I rode in the back, had lap belts. This ungodly, the reel wasn't in the car, it was on the actual seatbelt itself that came over. I swear, if you ever crashed into something and hunched over, that thing will wind up in your stomach. And of course, it had the regular, like you now know, the shoulder straps in the front of the car. That 77 F-150, same thing in the front, lap belts in the middle, lap belts in the back. Well, you got to bear in mind, for trucks, like I give you an example, it's my 75 Ford truck, the lap belt only, all 6 positions, that's a crew cab. My son's 74 Ford truck, lap belts only, same thing, all 3 positions, standard cab. So it varied on what class of vehicle you had. Shoulder straps came to automobiles first, and then came the pickup trucks and SUVs, or like, you know, Suburbans before the baby SUV, useless SUV craze became a thing. So there's a class of vehicles. You had your light cars, pickup trucks, and then your heavy trucks. Obviously, for semi-trucks, the shoulder straps came way later. Think about it, when he came to airbags, which obviously I don't have. Airbags came first to automobiles, then he came to pickup trucks. Are they in semis at this point? I know, I think Volvo maybe? I don't even know. I don't care, don't need them. There's no need for that. Seatbelts have worked since time immemorial. Just don't need to have an explosive device that I have to put my hands in front of because I know something's going to smack me in the head, and then I punch myself in the nose, thus breaking my nose. That's why all those people wind up with broken noses from airbags, by the way. Because usually they know it's going to come out before you crash, and you put your hand out to block, and you wind up eating your hand at 800 miles an hour, or however fast that thing's deployed, which is a crazy speed. Anyway, I digress. So with that, I got my paperwork all set up here. Obviously, Orwell's old school, so we got the old school logbook, you know, paper written. No ELD in this truck because there's no ECM to hook it to. It's all mechanical. Speaking of mechanical, the high idle is right here. Push it in, the high idle goes away. Pull it out, high idle comes back. It's cable. It's literally driven by cable. That's how that works. So there's no ECM. It's literally just an injector pump. You can check me out working on this truck at FSC Truck Shop. That's a whole nother YouTube channel on YouTube for maintaining Orwell. Also, we're looking at buying another truck. Hopefully it isn't sold before I can buy it. And we'll have something really, really cool to bring to the channel. And something I can actually drive, I think, pretty much immediately to do some local work. Or as a backup truck should Orwell ever have an issue again like the transmission. Also, I have FSC Speed Shop. All new coming to that. Matt just blew up Shaka. Shaka is a 1983 Datsun 280ZX powered by a small block Chevy. And my other son put that engine together, and apparently he didn't do that good of a job. Nah, I just busted chops. Apparently the lower end will let out on him. He's pretty sure he chucked the rod, he lost all the oil, and it seized up. So we had it towed home last night. So we're gonna have a whole new thing on FSC Speed Shop as far as dealing with the broken down Shaka. That's that, by the way, Shaka's the car we got from Hawaii that me and my nephew with this truck picked up off the port. Also, for you rail fans out there, FSC Railroad, get and check out that channel. We bring a little bit of rail fan into the mix, a little bit of diversity for the FSC brands and channel. FSC Trucking where you're at, FSC Truck Shop for your truck repair, FSC Speed Shop for your custom cars, and FSC Railroad for your rail fans. And my pinky and my other finger work together. Sorry. With that, let's go ahead and push in the high idle, make you go away, push in the brake knob. You guys hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and my U-turn, I forgot to mention. Got to do a U-turn before we leave. The other parking spaces were not flat. They were nose down. And I know I'd be here a while. It sounds silly, but when you lay in a sleeper, I lay with my feet that way and my head this way. So if I'm leaning this way, I'm right side up. I feel like I'm going to slide down towards my feet, which feels more normal and more natural. If it's the other way and your passenger side is high and your driver's side is low, you feel like you're sleeping upside down. Your feet are higher than your head. That doesn't feel natural, and you might not get such a good night's sleep. If the truck is nose down, it's like you're going to roll out of bed. If the truck is nose up, well, you got the back wall to help hold you. It doesn't feel so weird. So it works. At least it feels right. Apparently I'm not the only truck driver to do this. You see, we're here where all the trailers run up on the curb. So now we got to be delicate and gentle. Make sure the trailer even clears the damn curb. Just does. It scrapes, but it won't roll the rail over. If I was going to roll the rail over, I'd have to get out and pneumatically raise the trailer. And right here's the parking spaces. See how they're nose down and upside down. So I feel like I was sleeping upside down and getting ready to roll out of bed. So I went through the parking lot and went to the other side. Anyways, get a better night's sleep. Job. 9-minute drive from that brisk area where we're going. Now where we are going is close to Atlantic City. It's in the same area. Take Parkway down. So when we go to Philly, we're just going to get on the AC Expressway. That's what their locals call it, the Atlantic City Expressway. Take you right out towards Philadelphia. Get rid of that trash pump. Hopefully we'll get to the port in Baltimore on time to pick up that beast. Even if we do, it's going to be late in the afternoon, so we're not going to be able to get much running. Because we're going to be wide, and with us being wide, we can only run in the daytime. We don't have the toll road availability any longer. The other thing is it won't be heavy, but it will be overweight. In other words, we won't be over gross, but we will be over axle on the trailer. Or is it the drives? I think it's on a trailer. It just gets wonky. It barely fits on a trailer, and because of its weight, it winds up putting too much weight on the drives. This isn't a spread axle trailer, so we don't have that option. We can't go over 34 unless we pay for a permit. That's right, pay money, it goes away. It's legal if you pay them. Most people call that a bribe. Funny how that works. Sorry to have to yell, I have the windows rolled down, and now that mic you're listening to me on is a much clearer mic, but it's supposed to help with the wind noise. And now I've been doing some editing. This mic might do decent inside, but the volume is low. I have to remember to turn it up. So I try to speak up to get you guys to hear me better. I'm not going to type out everything I write. I know a lot of guys say it would be better if I put subtitles. But unless it's going to do it for me automatically, I'm not doing it because I'm not going to type out everything I just said. Now, if I put the microphone in the back of the truck, it doesn't seem to know what to do. You get a lot of wind noise even behind the cab, where the regular stock GoPro mic doesn't have that problem. That's why the videos as of recent came with a lot more wind noise. And by the way, for you music haters, now that I haven't been putting so much music on there, my views are down. Thanks, guys. That's why I don't listen. That was an early bit of drama in the early parts of my videos. This and complain about that regarding the videos. And what one person likes, another person hates. There's no winning. No matter what you do, someone's not going to be happy. So what I do is I change it up a little bit. And I watch the analytics. The analytics don't lie. More views, the better off, right? So one person hates music, the other person don't like music. Which one do you listen to? Kind of like being married. No matter what you do, you're wrong. Man, poor Matt, he was upset yesterday. On his way home from work, I was already sleeping. And he made it up on 41 right before he got off the highway to start heading to Freedom. That's the town we live in. That's where his shop's at. He said he knew the engine was having problems. He was going real slow. He told me the oil pressure gauge didn't work. However, honestly, I don't know if there was one hooked up or not. I'll be honest with you. And if it didn't work, I thought it did. To be honest, I thought it did. But now I'm thinking about it, I really don't know. He was saying it was making all kind of noise, missing, carrying on. He was driving it slow, but he was worried because he was on the oh Jesus. Yeah, you better go. What do you think you're gonna? Come on! Come on! With that idea for a turn. I was thought I was gonna have to push those I thought I'd have to push those barrels out of the way. Of course all the cars, the light screen, I gotta go. I'm like, there's a truck blocking the road, like you're really gonna go anywhere. Oh, people, I swear to God. It's like yesterday, that guy in that van, in that Tesla. Although the Tesla might have an excuse, he might have had that on autopilot. And the trailer in the middle is low to the ground. A car might not have seen it, but that ain't my problem. And he drove right into the trailer. And then that dude in that van on the phone, dip, 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 and he ain't taking care of nothing. Man. And these dum-dums over here. Good God. I'd say it's something in the water in South Jersey, but it ain't just in South Jersey, it's everywhere. And for whatever reason, the truck was at a wonky angle. Reverse was not the easiest thing to find, so I was flopping around trying to find it. Like, it wouldn't cut over all the way, so the cab was at a wonky angle from being in the middle of the turn. Best I could tell. I got it, but man. Thank you. Because he appreciated my moves, unlike everybody else. That's cool. He must not be from around here. Jen will be jealous. It's a Wawa right there. Oh, it's always some kind of fun going on in the trucking world. Problem is that turn, I think about it with the GoPro angles. I don't know if anybody was able to actually see what was happening. Maybe. I know I caught that guy in that Tesla. I opened the door yelling at him, told him, what are you gonna do? Run right into it? He's acting like he didn't know what I was talking about. Either that car was self-driving or he was trying to get into an insurance scam on me and didn't see the GoPro on the back of that trash pump. Staring him right in the face. Closed at 3 yesterday, or he quit receiving at 3, and I wasn't in the mood to argue. So I just didn't come all the way down, whatever. That's such a hurry to be in front of me to stop and make a left. Really? Bunch of old timers in a van. I mean, I have old timers from parents too, but they don't make the best driving decisions. God, another one. People even realize? Turn into a facility like this, you gotta make a harder than 90 turn to make your turn. I bet it goes like, oh, we couldn't pursue at 330. It might have changed if I told them, yeah, but it's your crap. In other words, it's not like materials, it's your saw that you use to work with. All right, fun time's over.